ride on the Alan Cox Show Funny Bus.
They
Anyway,
actually canceled all of Cleveland, Ohio.
you can go to funnybus.net if you were unable to make it last week or tomorrow night. Every Wednesday in the month of May, and then hopefully beyond, we'll be your hosts for that. So funnybus.net will have all the details, but Bill will be your host tomorrow night. I'll be back next week, and it'll be a lot of fun. But I've given away all of my tickets, and so there are no more to be had. So unless he was trolling me, Intense Randy will be on your ride tomorrow, Bill.
Well, Funny Bus is a good time, so I'm sure it'll be awesome.
Guardians are playing tonight in Chicago against the White Sox. 8:10 is your start at Guaranteed Rate Field. 7:40 is the pregame. They'll play tonight, tomorrow, and then I guess Thursday afternoon, whatever the day is after that. I'll have tickets for you the remainder of the week if you want to go to the Guardians when the White Sox are in town. And they'll play an afternooner on May 24th, so I have those tickets for you all week. But Tito, at the beginning of our year here at iHeart Cleveland, we had a whole big rah-rah staff meeting, and we had a handful of special guests, one of whom was Tito Francona, who was still in the middle of spring training. So he was zooming in from Arizona. And he was giving everybody a pep talk or whatever. And he mentioned that right around the corner, precisely on the other side of our building here, is going to be a brand new pizza shop that he is an investor in. Used to be Vincenzo's Pizza, right?
Yeah.
Was there forever. I never.
So good.
It closed before I ever got a slice from that joint.
They had the big, thick Sicilian style pizza.
What like New York pizza?
No, like not deep dish, but it's like the
Well, that's
thicker.
not deep dish. The
no,
big,
I'm not
wide
saying,
pieces. What do you mean?
No, not big, wide triangles. They're like squares, but they're big, thick squares. I thought it was called Sicilian style.
It might be. I think of that as New York pizza. That's,
New York pizza is the
big
triangles.
floppy spice.
Floppy triangles
floppy
is New York.
triangles.
So these aren't floppy triangles, is what you're saying.
Floppy triangles.
These are
my
floppies.
new lesbian bar that I'm going to open.
These are floppy squares.
They're not floppy
They're
at all.
not floppy. They're
hard
dense.
squares.
No. It's like a thick
crusted and rectangular.
Yeah.
Yes.
Similar to like a pan pizza.
Kind of, yeah.
So that's what that's what Vincenzo's was
That's
doing.
what Vincenzo's was doing.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Yeah, but that's not what this new place is.
No, Geraci's is opening Friday.
Yeah.
This Friday.
It looks awesome. I love the style.
80s themed pizza shop for lunch, dinner, late night crowds. So there you go.
I mean, it looks.
And Tito is one of their big investors, so they're trying to.
They got a bunch of lawn chairs out front, and they're
Hey,
like classic lawn chairs, and the decor inside is absolutely straight out of a pizza place when you're a kid that you'd go to after a soccer game.
that's why they said they spent a year acquiring period-appropriate details like antique pool tables, a 1984 Coca-Cola machine, payphone, and the sit-down Miss Pac-Man and Millipede machines. Those sit-down video games, man, that is awesome. One of the guys says, everybody should remember the first time they had a slice of pizza with their grandma on a Sunday.
Never.
Now, I never did
once.
that. Never once did I ever have a piece of pizza with my grandmother on a Sunday.
I don't think I ever ate pizza with my grandma.
I didn't either.
No, my grandma was Italian, so every Sunday, Sunday we would go to the buffet after church, but my grandma would cook pasta and sauce and meatballs and things like that.
We didn't go out to eat on Sundays because we were very strict about, like, if it's the Lord's Day, you're not supposed to work. So if you are going to a business or something, you're making somebody else work, and that counts.
But they're
as a
working
sin.
whether or not you're there.
I
You're not
understand, but you're
Mormon.
not supposed to do what it's.
So many dumb rules.
Again, yeah. I'm just telling you what they told me.
I understand. I got told dumb crap too. But we were going. I mean, we went to my grandma's every Sunday after church. So we
spend
went.
money on Sundays was the thing.
Made the trip to my grandma's, but my grandma was German. She wasn't cooking no pizza and meatball. That sounds awesome.
Oh, so good.
Oh, God. When I was a kid, all the kids I went to school with were Irish or Italian. I had some Puerto Rican kids in there, too, but mostly. And I was so envious of the Italian kids, just for the food.
Good food, man.
And
lot
because
of
their
it.
dads were all like connected guys.
Hey.
It was like, but God, I'm like, oh, no wonder you guys are all fat.
Yeah.
Eating pasta all the time. Except not everybody in Italy's fat. They figured it out. The cacio de pepe or whatever. I mean, oh, man. Yum.
Yeah.
So anyway, Geraci's going to open around here on the corner. Not on the corner, behind our building.
Yeah,
Walk
it's on
through
the
our
other side.
building on the other side.
Right? It's our neighbor, basically, because this building is 668 on both sides. Like, the name of the building, 668, and it's, like, right on the other side. I'm excited. Get the
I am
slice through the
too.
window.
Oh,
Just walk up
walk
to the
right
window.
up.
I need a slice. I got to get back on the air.
God damn. Here I am dropping weight.
No,
And-
you're
and
not.
just
Not
in time-
anymore.
Oh, God.
That's over now, baby.
Oh, I'm down 8 pounds.
Buckaroo.
And now they're going to open just in time for summer?
Mm-hmm. Your little
I'm
pizza punch.
screwed. Oh, no way. Well, if I just go like on a Friday or something.
If you walk the long way,
All the way around.
yeah, you walk you
Past Public Square.
Go, yeah.
You're not gonna, I was going to say, you ain't walking off a piece of Sicilian pizza,
Dude, I ate pizza.
as you describe it.
I ate pizza every day that I was in New York. That was pretty much what I had for lunch every single day. I had a slice of pizza from somewhere. They were so good. I love pizza, man.
Yeah, I do
also
too. But
love-
there's
My favorite
but
food.
people don't think that New York has garbage pizza,
Oh, it
and
does.
they do. There's
Yeah.
so
There's
much
absolutely
garbage pizza.
But that's the garbage pizza is for
still
when you're.
Pretty good, though.
It's still because pizza. That's when you're drunk and
Yeah.
you're just going to whatever.
99-cent slice.
Yes, the quick stuff. But like where you went, the Prince Street Pizza is fantastic. There's like 4 or 5 good pizza places in New York City. So like good for them.
Last time we were there, we stayed with a friend in the East Village, and we went to. Yes, we got back, and we were hammered, and we're coming around the corner, and we just dipped in to get a slice, and it was not great. And it
You weren't
used to be-
drunk enough then. That's
well,
on you.
no, I was hammered, but I mean, it used to be you get a slice for like $1, right?
Mhm.
$1.50 maybe. It's like $3-4 now. I mean, I
Oh,
get it.
there
It's
was some-
post-pandemic. It's
I got that Prince Street pizza, which was phenomenal. It
good
was
stuff, yeah.
so good. But it was like $7 for one
Yeah.
slice of pizza.
yeah, but if it's really good like that, I'm
See,
happy doing
I was
that.
walking with it, and they have the little pepperonis that when they curl up into little cups.
Yes.
Yes, they had that
Full of
pepperoni.
grease,
Yeah,
yeah.
little
Grease.
grease cup pepperonis.
Yeah.
I love pizza so much, and with that opening right there, oh boy, I'm gonna get a
Fat
little
mare's coming back.
Tubbo.
Fat mare's coming back.
dyeing my hair red, gonna be chunky, shopping at Torrid.
Now you can't get
She's
mad at us.
She's come full circle. That's what she'll look like. So there'll be 3 styles. There'll be the round, the grandma square,
Oh, maybe they will have.
and the
Yeah.
Sicilian square.
Okay, so they'll have the Sicilian.
$5 or $6.
I wonder what the difference is
for a
between the
slice.
grandma square and the Sicilian square.
I guess we'll find out
know.
when we try them all.
Right. We're not even on the air Friday, but I might come down just to get some slices.
Right. Oh, my goodness. So
It's
yeah.
not open yet, Mary. You don't have to leave.
She runs out of the studio. Ready-made glass flask cocktails. Say that 5 times fast.
Oh, they have cocktails.
And then you
too.
can mix your own cocktail. Oh, boy. They really. That Tito, he's no dummy,
Mhm.
right? He and his partners, they know what's up.
Yeah. Again, I just love the look of it too. It looks so fun to just go in there and just feel like you're. I think it's funny that in like the 80s and 90s, the 50s diners were all the rage, and now it's like, yeah,
80s
look, I'm back in
diners.
the 80s diner, yeah, 80s pizza shop. Look, I'm on Strangers Things.
The way they do it, too, is when you place an order, they hand you a card with a picture of an 80s era celebrity instead of a table number. So then they call out who's on your card. It's going to be like, Chachi!
Yeah.
Hey,
Nice.
Knight Rider, your pizza's up here. And that'll be fun for Poundcake because he won't know who any of the people on the cards are.
No, not at all.
Alf, he'll just be sitting there. Alf, your order's up.
Willie.
Willie! Poundcake just sitting there. Alf! Of course, you probably know Alf. That's a bad pick on my part. But that'll be great. And it's going to be a late night spot. So, you know, you're coming back from a ball game or a
Yep.
show or something. All that wood paneling and those old timey like menus. That's awesome.
Yeah, it looks great.
Yep. Very cool. Do you want to do some hot goss?
I mean, Mary stepped
You
out
want
for
to?
something.
Why'd she leave the room?
I don't know.
She got a fart?
She was on the phone for something. I think she's getting some. She has to get things delivered.
We have to delivered
she was
during
on
the
phone.
show.
I don't know what she's doing.
What is she having delivered?
I don't know what she's doing.
I
don't want her to miss it.
I have to wait for her to.
I mean, she loves Perez Bilton, and I don't want her to miss it. But I guess the show
I'll
must go on.
Let me play a call. I got
Okay.
plenty of calls in the after hours line.
Hey, Alan Cox, if that's your real name, who knows? Could all be made up. You have great recommendations for TV shows like Ted Lasso and Barry. Watching Barry right now. But I'm going to need your Hulu password so I can finish watching Ted Lasso. I think it's on Hulu. It might be on something else. Whatever it's on, I need that password. Thank you.
Yeah, Hulu. Ted Lasso's on Apple Plus.
Apple Plus, yeah.
Which I don't know if that's incorporated now. All these streamers are combining with each other.
Yeah,
so
Disney Plus and Hulu are about to join forces, right?
But they're also going to keep them separate or something. I
Well,
don't
Disney
understand.
already owns 50% of Hulu.
Well,
Yeah.
that's why they're combining them, but they also said that the two apps are going to stay separate. I don't know. And all the FX stuff is on Hulu. All right, so write this down, dude. My Hulu, okay. My login is my real name. You're right. Alan Cox is not my real name. My login is my real name. Dr. Elgin Glimrimple. My password is my birth date, backwards, plus my paternal grandmother's initials, plus the state flower of Pennsylvania. And then you should be able to log in. But again, Ted Lasso's on Apple Plus, not on Hulu. I mean, that'll get you into my Hulu, but that's not going to help you out with Apple Plus. But good luck.
So your birthday backwards would be 4491 and
You son of a bitch.
4206.
They finally, speaking of Hulu and FX, they're finally ending Archer. After
wow.
14 seasons, John Benjamin is losing one of his 8 gigs. I just got back into Archer. We used to religiously watch Archer, and we just kind of fell off. I don't know if it was when we still had cable and they moved it or something. I don't know. But I kind of fell off, and then recently I was like, I need to go back and watch a show I fell off of, but I like. And I landed on Archer. But I'm like, am I going to watch 9 seasons of Archer? Probably not, but it's been on longer than anybody thought it would be. John Benjamin hit the lottery between Bob's Burgers and Archer, where he does the main voice for both. Both of those shows being on over a decade apiece. But for people who are still watching Archer, and it's Chris Parnell and it's Aisha Tyler and Judy Greer. Again, nobody's making Simpsons money on cartoons anymore, but it's a good gig to have when you're just doing voices and you're making money. You don't have to worry so much about other gigs when you have those kinds of jobs. You can kind of go screw off if you want to, be a little bit more choosy. But anyway, FX unveiled their summer premiere dates, and Archer will end. Their final season will premiere on August 30th, and they air on Hulu.
Hey, she's back.
Hey, I had to wait.
Wait,
He wanted you to hear hot goss.
Is it that good?
I mean,
No,
I know.
I haven't heard it, but what do you think the answer is? You left the room.
Yeah.
I had to.
And he's like,
Where,
I
where'd
gotta
you run
wait.
out to?
Have you ever heard of a little place called Terry's North Coast Auto?
Oh, yeah.
They just delivered my car to me after the service was completed. So I
Oh.
had to run out and get it off of Euclid Avenue real quick. So I just had to move it.
Were you able to park in the garage?
Yeah, I was only
hilarious.
gone for 4 minutes.
That's pretty fast.
So they pulled it right up front. I ran it into the garage real quick and ran back.
All right.
Sorry, I'm out of breath because I'm getting a head start on that pizza belly. But
Yeah.
Well, guess what?
what?
Now you can get to enjoy hot gossip.
Oh, perfect.
All right.
This is Hot Celebrity Gossip with Perez Bilton. Ooh.
What up, Goss Guzzlers? Britney Spears' marriage to Sam Asghari is on the rocks. Spears has gotten physical with Sam, and security has had to intervene on a few occasions, as Asghari rarely even stays in the same house as Britney Spears at this point. And according to inside sources, Asghari said they are not done yet, but if she hits him one more time...
I knew it. I knew it.
All right. Kanye is married. Did you guys know that Kanye got married?
No.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
knew
to
he got
some.
married.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess it was reported back in January that he got married to Bianca Sensori in a private ceremony. Well, according to inside sources, Kanye and his wife were recently seen tasting the hate together at Chick-fil-A. And I just think that's kind of a weird place for a guy like him to go. He's got a lot of money. Maybe if he wasn't a college dropout, he could take her to a real restaurant. And there's rumors Meghan Markle and Prince Harry are expecting a child. But a recent trip to a sushi bar may have thrown a wrench in that theory. According to inside sources, we are unsure if Meghan consumed any raw fish, so speculation of her pregnancy continues. But Prince Harry is on record saying the sushi was worth the diarrhea.
All right.
This is Hot Celebrity Gossip with Perez Bilton. Ooh.
That hot
Worth
goss was
the
coming.
diarrhea.
Worth the diarrhea.
Wow.
He said it with an English accent, so people will think he's fancy.
Worth the diarrhea. I'm so glad you waited for me.
I didn't want you to miss that.
Aren't you
'cause
glad
there's
now?
Hot goss coming out of Prince Harry's butt.
Bianca Sensori kind of looks like Kim Kardashian.
They all look like
Yeah.
Kim Kardashian. The guy has a type.
Yeah.
Julia Fox kind of did.
Mhm.
This girl does. It's like if you look like her, you could line up and Kanye's gonna want to bang you.
Yeah.
It's by design.
I'm just glad he was able to find true love finally.
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 It
You
does
know
make
what I
sense
did
that he
hear?
goes to Chick-fil-A, though.
And what I heard about the Britney Spears wedding thing, her husband, his name's Sam, right?
Yeah.
He said she drives him crazy.
Is that one of her songs?
Yes. You drive me
Oh,
crazy.
come on. We all knew that relationship was toxic.